What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the entire CRONOS army. Now, everybody, I'm making this video because I have a message to all of us, the CRONOS holders, and that is CRONOS just got more competition. Now, what do I mean? Well, I'm looking at DeFi Llama right now, and well, I was looking at 7th place TVL right now with the same factors and frames that I always put on DeFi Llama. We're looking at 9th place, so very close to 10th place. So what just happened? Well, we got two blockchains that I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about them and see how in the world we're going to rank, in the days forward, because this is pretty interesting. Right now, if you go all the way down to DeFi Llama, you're going to see more than 100 blockchains that provide Web3 capabilities, DeFi, NFTs, and way more. To me, that is bullish for the future of cryptocurrency. That is what you and we do crypto, right? But of course, we're a little bit biased when it comes to CRONOS. That's why you're watching this video. So let's go ahead and see what are the latest news and how this is going to affect your wallet. Go ahead and smash the like button, everybody. Consider subscribing to the channel and turn on those notification bells. As always, it's a pleasure. And wow, the weekend. Let's go ahead and enjoy it right now. Before doing that, what are we seeing right here? Well, DeFiLlama.com, we have all my protocols in the same way I have it, my filters, which is pull to, staking, borrows, the different results you're going to have with different types of, characteristics and filters. So these are the three that I always do. I don't do double count, which is right here on top, but I just do these three. And I've been doing this for a while. And well, CRONOS yesterday and this week was 7th, but let me show you this. Optimism and Arbitrum with huge gains on TBL. Optimism 707 in the last month, in the last day, in the last 7 days. I mean, this is just something that I wasn't expecting. Like, I've been looking at DeFi Llama almost daily and just popped out. Then Arbitrum 520 78. You guys are seeing that. Of course, CRONOS at 1.41, 1 at 9. So what just happened? Well, definitely Optimism with 2.42 and Arbitrum at 1.53. And CRONOS is pretty much the same that we've been seeing over the last week, 1.50. Now, I was looking at Optimism and they got Aave. And well, Aave 1.80 billion definitely is going to pop out. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Now, like I mentioned, we have more than 130 different blockchains, everybody. So if you're watching this video and you understand what I'm saying, you, I think, realize, guys, that blockchain is the future, crypto is the future. But I'm going to tell you another thing that might hurt. Not all of these blockchains will survive in the next year from now. Not all of these blockchains will be here with us. So that is why I always try to make sure that the ones that I'm putting my money in, I do my due diligence and always clear research, because if not, you might be heading into a complete destruction like what happened with Terra Luna, sadly. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at it. When I go to CRONOS News and CRONOS on Twitter, there's not really tangible, groundbreaking news. Everything's just chill, kind of like heading to the weekend, right? So pretty cool. Above 1.10 trillion, the market is doing sideways trading. Not much going on with the price. But Optimism, I mean, this one, I've been looking at it a lot on Twitter. Optimism trending, opt trending. So this is something that I've seen and I've heard before. I had never heard of, which is Arbitrum, right? So Optimism has to do with Ethereum. And that to me is like, okay, now I understand why you're popping off. The two of them actually have to do with Ethereum. This one is a low cost and lightning fast Ethereum L2 blockchain. And remember, anything that has to do with Ethereum, now that it's transitioning to proof of stake, the merge, right? It's going to do well because Polygon, of course, has to do with Ethereum. Optimism and Arbitrum. So you can totally see when you are Ethereum focused and you're helping Ethereum transition, or you're helping it become more sustainable and more user friendly, and just the experience better for the users that use Ethereum for, let's say, Uniswap or so. Well, you're gonna get paid really well. Some people don't like the fees, right? But it is what it is. Like the ERC20, those are huge. But it is what optimism is, an open source, permissionless, and decentralized. So that's what a blockchain is to survive. Very few of them check all the boxes. Ethereum is one of them. That is why they do that. It's a strong foundation they have, and 1 billion gas fees saved. So that is the thing. If your blockchain helps Ethereum reduce fees, that's going to be huge. And they have all of these things going on right now with optimism. And I've heard it before, and I believe they have a crypto optimism that is also was kind of like trending a little bit. So let me go ahead and do that for us. Optimus, here it is. There you go. OPI. Yes, that is what I was seeing before. OPI. So you have your contract running on optimism, and then you have this blockchain and crypto, and well, oh yes, I see why. Yeah, and you can totally see if I do all. It starts in June, so seems fairly new. Based on the data that I have right here showing you, right? The next one will be Arbitrum. So CRONOS family, what's happening is that, well, more people and more blockchain projects are coming to this space. Arbitrum is cheap and quick to use, relays transactions information back to the main Ethereum blockchain. So while Ethereum manages 14 transactions per second, TPS, Arbitrum races ahead at 40,000, right? So also supports EVM, which is Ethereum Virtual Machine. That's pretty good. That's something that also CRONOS has. And it was created by Off-Chain Labs, raised 120 million in Series B, and of course, that was funded in September 2021. So easily we can notice that these are very early stage blockchains. Doesn't mean that they're gonna be successful. Let me tell you this, because oftentimes we could make the mistake of saying, oh, Optimism and Arbitrum will be here at those levels forever. And the reality is not. Things can change very quickly in crypto. As fast as they grow, they can also come down. So I'm not absolutely concerned for CRONOS. I know CRONOS is, in my opinion, maybe not exponentially ballooning to the moon when it comes to TBL, but everything that we've seen thus far, I think it's going to be fine. One of the things that CRONOS has that it's missing is that integration from other different Ethereum dApps. Like we don't have any Uniswap, we don't have any Aave, we don't have anything PancakeSwap, whatever, SushiSwap, because these are mainly native CRO, right? And if you want lending and borrowing, then you have your Tectonic. If you want a decentralized exchange, then you have BVS or MMF Finance, you know? So if you have your GL, MMO. So this is something personally, something I like a lot about CRONOS Chain, that we can have our own. And you can tell B5, Autofarm, some of them, few of them do have connections with Ethereum, but not all of them, not like the main ones. Well, regardless, let's go ahead and take a look at Optimism. Let me go back. Optimism comes in super strong because they have Aave. And of course, look at this, 1.85 billion. Shut up. Like, I mean, all of this have, even BFI, they have it as well. So you have Aave, of course, you're gonna do well. Now, if we check Arbitrum, which one do they have that is putting them super high? That's gonna be GMX. So SushiSwap even. So you take a look at this, and it kind of everything makes sense. And they have Aave V3 as well. But now it's pretty interesting in my opinion. Right now we have more competitors, guys, that we're gonna be battling for that TVL, and TVL is everything. TVL is everything when it comes to DeFi, when it comes to decentralized finance, because now users have all of these options as well, and some of them right here at the bottom. Now it's gonna be the job of CRONOS Chain to become that first blockchain that continues working with both Cosmos and Ethereum, and putting some good content out there. And we're gonna be checking it out as always. For all my CRONOS holders, MMF, Ethereum, and Tectonic, VVS, Pharaoh, they're doing relatively sideways trading at this time as you see it. Not much to say when it comes to the price, but now more competition is going, and at the end, I believe crypto is going to be in good hands, but always put your money with the good projects. I'll see you next time, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.